And we say Sacrifice is back. We have a Rakdos Sacrifice list here today, 65% win rate. Excited to break it down for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find the timestamps where I will walk through the strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your boarding for best of 3. We'll play that competitive standard Magic in best of 1 and best of 3 here today. Pull it all back together as we always do. Now, please don't hesitate to ask if you got a question or comment, and come swing by the Discord server, active community there. Feel free to join there as well. So let's go ahead and move into this Rakdos Sacrifice list. Again, this is a 65% win rate list, hailing to us from Untapped. A little bit of a different play style. It's been a while since we've covered one of these. And on top of that, it's not running that bolster sack kind of ability that we do see with some of the vampires, so a little bit more unique in terms of play. But let's talk about it. So this particular list, it is such a low curve. It makes it extraordinarily dangerous. Great for best of 1, great for best of 3. And we'll see how that plays out today. However, a couple of the big things to pay attention to is a lot of it gives you sacrifice card draw. Additionally, we got cut down to remove lane, eaten alive, again, exile creature, planeswalker. This is nice because there are quite a few lists now with more planeswalkers. Really, at that low drop slot, we do have Eager Drinker, Cacophony Scamp, and then Exuberant Fuseling. All 3 things that give us some fuel for the furnace. And then here in the 2-drop is more focused on that creature list. We got the Razor Lash, we got Grafted Butcher, and the Vron here. And this thing's nice because you got the ping. It only triggers once each turn though. And then Go for the Throat, a 1-lane again, removal. And then on the top end, what we are focused on here is 2 things. Bloated Processor, sacrifice another Phyrexian, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. When it dies, incubate X, where X is its power, so there's still value beyond that. Then we have Furnace Rains. We can steal something or remove the lane. And then we have Urbrask's Forge. This thing's ridiculous. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put an oil counter on this forge. Create an X1 red Phyrexian Horror. This creature's got Trample and Haste, where X is the number of oil counters on it. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Now, each of these tokens, a couple things with this is we do have great sack outlets already, which makes a huge advantage to take a lot of value off our ones here. Not worrying about the sacrifice because you just sacrifice this. And then on top of that, we got a lot of other things that are going to play well with this as well. So again, a very low curve. You want to be fast. You want to get your board built. Once it's built, it's just going to keep steamrolling your opponents by removing things off, playing around. Grafted Butcher can come back in, sacrifice an artifact or creature, return this. Phyrexians are going to get +1/+1 when it enters the gain menace as well. So and everything in here is a Phyrexian, so don't forget that as well. So very excited to play this, as you can tell. Let's go ahead and talk about your boarding. Again, we did reset here for August, but a couple of key pieces when it comes to boarding: aggro, mid-range, and late game. Aggro, big things here. Lithomatic Barrage is good, removes the one drop laners. On top of that, white and blue, it's going to get you over that hump and target for key creatures in that space, like soldiers as an example. Additionally, any of the humans lists and planeswalker removal. We do have Go for Throat, so more removal there. Parasite Grasp, you get the 3 to target human and you gain 3 life, makes a big difference. Obnix, maybe something you can consider. Glistening Deluge is nice. Here all creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn. Creatures that are green or white get an additional -2/-2, so you get 3/3 strap. Getting rid of a lot of the stuff that might be in your way, really shifting your deck list around. Furnace Rains removal, and then Gix's Command on the top end if you absolutely need to wipe and reset as well. And again, destroy each creature with power 2 or less. You may hit your own board, but if you got stabilized here, you might be okay. So then as we move to mid-range here, you're going to want to think about some of those lane removals. Again, Duress, Lithomatic Barrage, potentially now Obnix might be a little bit more of a player in terms of those pieces. Gix's Command, get that sacrifice on the top end. Again, Lithomatic Barrage. Depends on what they're doing, if they're more creatures or more spell oriented outside of creatures. Then lastly, control, you're going to want Duress, maybe Omnix again to play around. Lithomatic if they're running planeswalkers. And then that's probably about it, honestly. And then you're going to remove a lot of the direct removal or kill because you're not really going to have to worry about that. So that is the strategy objective of this list. Again, keep pressing, use the sacrifice outlets to play around the mechanics. And then again, board in where you're needing to be board against aggro mid-range late game. All right, let's get to it here, because we want to get playing, and my face did get a little bit sunburned, and it's still sunburned. So let's go ahead and move over to best of one. We've got plenty of lists here that you can check out on the channel. Lots of content for you, more coming all the time. I love doing this. And obviously great ways to support the channel, swag, those kinds of things. So thank you for that always. All right, off-key genius. I will keep this, even though it's not great in terms of sacrifice construct, because we don't have a ton of it. And we did hit a humans list. We'll take this thing off now. Fine. We are okay with that. Ooh. Not hitting well here. So far, this list has looked like Rakdos creatures for us, which is a problem. Ooh, mono white humans. Absolutely, positively, as initial cost, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Let's take advantage of that. Here we go. We can play Butcher. Might as well play Butcher. Now, the only one in here really that we want to take out is that Intrepid Adversary. Honestly, I'm okay with that. We don't want that life gain coming back all the time. We have a kill spell. They still have Skrell, so it doesn't really matter. If we block, that's 4, 5, 6, 11. They pretty much have what they need. We'll get a drain off it, but that is pretty much good game for the most part. Play this a little bit differently. We double up for a drain. Should hit twice, trigger twice. Nope, just one. All right, so a little bit more. Could have popped that when it entered, I guess. That would have been one way to do it. Don't know if we're going to survive. We will certainly try. Is it enough? Oh, just right there. So not really Rakdos Sacrifice there against our mono white list. We did see one thing, but let's see if we can get a little bit better action here in the best of 3 motion for today. All right, here we go. Fine match, best of 3, Rakdos Sacrifice. Definitely not hitting the 65% win rate against the one loss there. Let's see what we can do here. All right. It is on. It is on, my friends. Ooh. There we go. It is on. Now, Tarot. We will play first. Nothing little. We'll keep it though. Do you ever cut down? Now this card can be a very nice blowout. So we'll do this. I will take that right now. Not a Phyrexian. Almost everything was otherwise. Ooh. 4 to discard. Now that is an instant. Ooh, big red, huh? Do that. There we are. So we can do a double grafted butcher here, by the way. Thing is a Phyrexian vampire. Lots of kill spells. Again, planeswalker or creature, not enough yet. Oh. Oh no, not enough on this. Just too bad. We can sack it. This would get a little bit bigger. let's see what we can do. Could be close to lethal here, we'll see. Depending on what they drop and pull. So in this case, duress is what we're going to want to board in against this list. We'll see what they throw in. Now our list is only very strong. We got Epali. Rakdos Breach. Well, it's not quite enough yet. That's too bad. Let's see what we get here. Oh. Well, it's not lethal yet. They can grab their Epali again. Now we'll see if they swing in with everything. I don't think it's lethal yet. Very close with Belt Mill. Oh. No dice. All right. I don't think we can come back from this, by the way. We'll see what we can do. Sack on our own. Too much. We'll go to the next one. Good news is we know we just got to sideboard a bunch of duress in. We can also use these and strip out. This is not going to be helpful. That and sacrifice. Go for the throat is helpful. We do want to keep our curve low. This is not as useful in this one. Cut down is also not as useful. So we want to push really hard and really fast in order to see if we can get by. The good news there is we did see a little bit more of the list, but we didn't see everything. We didn't get Herbalisk. The artifact. Let's see if we can pull it off here. Taro. We'll play first. And no dice. That's fine. We want to actually get this on. Oh, here we go. This is what we needed. We need one more land. Ideally. May kill it. So they pivoted up the curve here. There we go. So this will come up. Get this one on. And we'll sack here. Drain for 2. And turn. Put a creature. There you go. Look at that. They get out of me. You can sack to draw. Here we go. Look at that. Very nice. Drop this one again. So that is close to lethal here, I think. At least as close as we can make it. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The turn 5 Italy, we got through there. Whew, whew. Not bad. So they moved up with their creatures to kind of go with what we have. We saw the key card that I did want to see, and we did win a match, which is nice. We'll keep this again. We're gonna get herb rasks. There it is. Card does work on them. Here we go. I'll leave it. Ooh, they had it. They had it. Lots of kill. Lots of kill spell there. Oh, we can deal with that at some point. Right? At some point. Two double blacks. Wouldn't have made a difference there. Can do this though. Question is, are we gonna have enough to get around Sheoldred? This guy bigger. Do they pitch the Atali? Nope. There we go, and we get our guy back. Alright, can we move quick enough here? They must have Atali in their hand. I called it. They had Atali in their hand. Great. And now they have my card. So the question here is, do they get everything that they need fast enough? Through. All right. We have a go for throat response. Don't need to block on the 2. It's 9. They could drop. We have to go here because they could drop Sheoldred. At 4. 2 pings puts me down to 4. Yes! Yes! Rakdos Breach, we got it. We got it. Such a fun match there. Oh, man. Whew, we got through lots of interactions to play around. I think we made some nice swaps there. made a good addition on how to do it. They shifted down, we shifted to get ripping stuff out of their hands, making it work, and we're still able to get by. Very, very nice. I guess we were close to our 65% because we did win the best of 3. We did lose one match, but we did take home a big W. We did lose in the best of 1 though, so pretty close nonetheless. Again, this is a Rakdos Sacrifice list from Untapped, 65% win rate. Very interesting. We saw the challenge though when we didn't build the board, got used to the sacrifice stuff. It was just like all creatures. This guy really worked well. Bloated processor, it was good to see that. And Urbrask's Forge is just incredible. I really like that card too. So with that, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. On top of that, questions, comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you always. I really do. And feel free to swing by the Discord server and join there. We got a ton of great Magic the Gathering content available to you here on the channel. More coming all the time. With that, I wish you the best of luck with this deck. We had a lot of fun. It was nice to take down the breach as well, nonetheless. So may you not get breached, and may your sacrificing work out for you. So, all right, till next time, we'll see you soon. Take care. Mythras out of here.